All right, guys, welcome back to part 2 of our Starfield Shattered Space playthrough. Again, I appreciate all the support you guys showed episode 1. That was crazy. Crazy, guys. We got like over 1,000 likes on that video. It was awesome. But we're back again with another episode. So far, people, asked my opinions on the DLC so far. Hands down, one of the best storylines in Starfield to date. It is... they added a lot more of the choice and stuff like that back into, like what's usually you'll see in a Bethesda game, where, you can go either one way or the other or multiple different ways in the quest line, which I just felt like the original Starfield quests. There were some of them that had a little bit of that, but it really wasn't really a thing. But in this, there's a lot of things that can alter the storyline. Actually, one thing that people brought up in the comments, I don't know if you guys know, but there is a trait in Starfield that's like that means you are a part of the Varun or something like that. And I guess right now, if you have that trait while you're playing this DLC, it like gives you a whole bunch of like new dialogue options and things like that that could definitely work to your advantage. So I obviously don't have that trait, so I can't I don't really know what to expect, but yeah, it was pretty cool to see that Bethesda's kind of like tying all that stuff in. So again, welcome back. Let's keep the story rolling. So we're trying to get this this machine up and running. We already got access to the power grid, and we already got the scientist notes. Now we got to go speak with one more group. Let me see here, which is over here. We got to go assist one more house. So let's make our way over there. Yeah, the mourning device is the name of the thing we're using to try to breach the Citadel. Oh, the halls of healing. Okay, we came in here earlier. We'll see if the trader inventory reset. I highly doubt it yet. I don't feel like enough time has passed.
What do you require?
Huh? The guards overheard my neighbor forsaking the great
Need
serpent.
help? You and everyone else. Please, only...
Let me see. Nah, nothing yet.
I've not seen him in days.
If you'll excuse me then.
Father, having a good day. Having a good day for sure. All right, let's see what's going on here.
I confess, I'm still adjusting to my new role. Hello, Harbinger. Malibor has kept me informed of the situation. The deadlock of the High Council. I hope your presence here means things have changed.
The other houses have agreed to cooperate, yes. Now it's just down to you, bro.
Good.
Really, Andreja?
Good. I'm pleased that the Council is once again working towards a solution. It felt wrong not to help. Do you know where I was when it happened? The incident, they call it. I was in the temple next door, conversing with my cousin. I was in the middle of replying to him about... I don't even recall. Some meaningless bit of family drama, I'm sure. One moment, he was there, and the next, gone. My cousin, the floor, the wall, just gone. I found myself looking out at the scaled Citadel, unable to comprehend. And now, here I stand, the elder of House Dulkev.
Armageddon with the gifted membership. I appreciate it. Why is the name all weird? It says gifted one Brian Menard gaming member. Like, why does it gotta be so extra all of a sudden? Hey, brother, you're lucky to be alive, dude.
Lucky? Perhaps. I have been pondering it. Whether luck is a consideration if the great serpent guides all things. You cannot imagine it. A single moment of pure, terrible silence. A meter's distance was all that separated me from whatever has become of Dazra. I find that through all the chaos and the scrambling since, my mind drifts back to that moment. I could be gone as well. But here I remain, spared. And I do not know why.
I mean, other people are suffering right now, dude. So you're alive. Just shut the fuck up and let's help them.
Hopefully you can deliver them from this. But what comes after? What about the next trial? I'm sorry. I should shoulder my own burdens, not force them upon you. I've grown so tired of the Council squabbling, and I want no further part in it. I have no demands, no requests. All must serve. And House Dulkev is no exception.
I have no idea if this is going to pay off to you. That's why you're telling me now.
It is a shame you are not born House Dulkev. You seem unnatural for this line of work. Here is what I can tell you. Sometime before our current calamity, Enesco Varun approached me looking for information about his grandfather's time. He was frustrated at the lack of progress. House Dulkev keeps extensive records, you see. While I was never told the exact reason behind the inquiry, I was able to deduce a fair amount. I provided him with the shipping manifests from the time of the Serpent's crusade, materials and equipment that suggested some highly specialized research. I told Enesco where those materials had been sent. Weeks later, well, you've seen the Citadel. You know as well as any where we are now.
Do you think it's related?
The timing is too close to be coincidence. Enesco returned from the site in unusually good spirits. He boasted of something called the Vortex Interlock, and that it was the key to unlocking some new unseen potential. Whatever records exist of this interlock were swallowed up with the Citadel. And as for the original site, executors were sent, but did not return. And we can spare no more casualties.
We can go.
So I suggest you visit Malin Dam to the southeast. I believe it is more than it seems. It is the only place to learn more about these vortex interlocks and what connection they may have to the events at the Citadel. And should your search be fruitful, make sure it is known that House Dulkev was proud to serve when called upon.
All right, so we gotta go search this dam. Too easy. Okay, so we gotta head down to the southeast here. How far is that? It's not too bad. Okay, so we got some phantoms up here. weird because they're fighting the nightmares. We're just gonna stay far away. No reason to get mixed up right now. I don't have a whole lot of healing items still, so I definitely gotta be a little picky choosy about my fights. Oh, good shot, dude. That one was honestly a better shot, if I'm being. Whoa. Those things are no joke. Looks good. I don't know what to expect here. Obviously, there's gonna be some kind of baddies. I'd honestly take Varun Zealots over the damn... So it didn't look like it was coming at me. I didn't shoot because if it's just chilling, it's just chilling, but that shit looked like it was definitely coming at me. Get up on this here. Area looks relatively clear. We gotta find a access card. Hey, you. Is this kid? Hey, kid.
You can't get in there, not unless you have a card.
Do you have a card? Happen to have a card, bro?
So, you're trying to get in there? You're not the first person to come here recently, you know? Anasko Varun himself was here. I saw him, but he didn't talk to me. And there were too many other people around him. They all looked really serious.
Is there a chance whatever happened to Dazra is connected to something in that day? No, I need you to tell me everything you saw, little dude.
Okay, but it wasn't much. I didn't want to get too close. Father says I get in the way too much, and I didn't want to do that. But I did see them go in. They had cards that let them open the door. I found one after they'd left. I thought about using it, but I didn't want to get in trouble. Kavil said I should give it to him for safekeeping, so I did. Maybe he'll let you have it.
Appreciate you, little dude.
Okay, good luck.
All right, so we got to go to... Oh, man, that's a good distance away. See, now the one thing I do like about the way they did this map, obviously this one is handcrafted. I feel like one thing they could do to kind of flesh out a lot of the map areas is at least every map that has a major city like Jemison, Aquila City, you know, like Neon, all of those areas, the surrounding areas should be handcrafted. Just like this, you know, have like little POIs and things that are nice, you know what I mean, and not just having to worry about randomly AI generated stuff. I feel like every major city's area should be nice and filled out like this, because it does breathe a little bit more life into the areas outside of the major cities. It's a seaweed farm, chat. Oh no, wake up.
It is not easy seeing the Citadel like this, but the best thing we can do is continue our jobs.
I understand you have an access card to the dam, bro, and I need it.
No offense, but it's not your property.
The ownership of the card is far less important than its use.
Be that as it may, I feel it should be turned over to the proper authorities.
The longer it takes to get that card back to Dazra, the more risk we're all in. So I got my security trait that I could use.
I only wish to serve, I swear. You are right, though. Here, take it.
That's what I thought. Because if not, I was going to have to shoot him in the face, but
What is it?
our boy hooked it up. I mean, I wasn't like the urge to kill. I'm not gonna mess around. Like, you know what I mean? We're trying to save the world here, and this dude's sitting here playing games. Like, this ain't a game. Okay, this is. I mean, it technically is a game, but you guys know what I mean, right? Yeah, orders are orders, exactly. Good soldiers follow orders.
I have...
All right, hold on. Give me 1 sec before we push in here. Give me 1 second. All right. There we go, guys. Sorry.
I wish to discuss with you when you have time.
Of course, Andres. Just not right now. Dam seems clear for the most part. I don't even see any effects of the
Whoever laid claim
vortex
to this place
here.
seems to be long gone. Okay, so that is definitely some vortex. What is that? Oh no, what?
There must be some mechanism for draining the floodwaters.
If you have the time, I wish to speak to you.
Guess we gotta find a way in here. Nice, gotta heal. This. Room laser pistol, pretty nice.
Would like a chance to talk to you, if you are able.
Andresa, I got
hello.
it. Not right now. Okay, so error, critical fault power, vortex power modulator unresponsive. Repair or disable this unit to bypass the grid. So do I shoot it?
Warning. Power fluctuations detected. Rerouting to compensate.
That
Drainage
works.
pump control bypassed.
That works. All right, sub pump control. Get the water drained. Jamie! Now, don't they teach you about disobedience across the pot? Yeah, but anything I learned in the military, it was 100% trumped by the clone troopers and my man Crosshair in Star Wars. Good soldiers follow orders. Just completely rewrote my mind, dude. That's it. Order 66. Jojo, what's going on?
You are not welcome here. You will leave immediately. This is your only warning.
I'm looking for information, lady.
I
Relax.
do not care what you think you need. Jinan Baron himself charged us with the protection of this facility. It was his last order, and it will be carried out.
Alright, let me see if this...
Yes, I know this Nasco. He visited, reinforced his grandfather's order. The work done here must be safeguarded, protected, never permitted to leave. None but the Speaker may decide otherwise. And you are not the Speaker.
Yeah, I am. I'm speaking to you. Okay, whatever. Okay, just fuck me then. Feel like we're gonna have a problem here, aren't we, chat? You know, I used to never understood like Emperor Palpatine and like why people like, you know, obviously he's the Sith, and I never understood like what the hype was about him. I was like, this old dude, like because you know, anytime you see him, they portray him, and especially in the other movies, he's not even that strong. Like he got done in by Mace, and you don't really see much of him. But there's one scene that if you're not like super big on Star Wars media,
You were warned. You did not listen.
relax, lady, come on. There's too much at stake for me to walk away.
Then you have forfeit your life. The Speaker's orders will be carried out. You must die.
How? I'm like, yo, why can't I move? I'm fucking stuck on a goddamn... Good, she... Oh. Okay, we got no heals on our... I'll finish what I was saying here in a sec, guys, after I finish this fight.
Curse you.
But yeah, like Palpatine just, I never understood the hype. I was like, yo, this dude is so whack, man. Like he shoots some force lightning and everybody else seems stronger than him. But then I've seen Palpatine really going out, chat, and the only way you can watch it, because like I said, you gotta watch a lot of Star Wars media, is it was in the Clone Wars animated series. Palpatine actually 1v2s Darth Maul and Darth Maul's brother Savage, and yo, Palpatine is just stupid powerful. I was like, yo, because he dual wields lightsabers. He was like flipping around. Yo, Palpatine was no joke. I was like, yeah, I get it. But yeah, unless you watch that, if you don't want to, obviously you don't have to watch the whole Clone Wars anime series, but if you have never seen that fight, I definitely advise you to at least like YouTube the fight between Darth Maul and Palpatine. Like that shit was so good. He's really, really strong. 3, and I'll swap this to, yeah. Boom, boom. 2, 3, 1, 2. Got it. Boots are garbage. Door's broken. So I take her. Probably gonna have to fight that lady again. I don't think she's dead.
Let us hope whatever experiments were going on here are not running loose.
If you have the time, I wish to speak to you.
I'm pretty sure if you configure this a certain way. Complete the teleportation experiment. Exercise low power restricted during the pursuit. The value must be increased by 100 to compensate. Key card is 235.
Yes.
So I don't understand why this didn't work, but because we're trying to teleport the key card, right? Try it. It's 235, right? Or am I? Correct wattage is set before. Oh, okay. So maybe the wattage isn't set. Where do we set the wattage? You don't do it in this computer, right? No. All right, so we got to look for some kind of power system or something. Check this.
Remote lab facilities are sometimes set up to engage in activities that are dangerous, illegal, or old.
So it's all done in here.
What did you need?
So it says high power mode. And these are the numbers. I just don't know how to switch it into high power mode, I guess. 335. Where do you guys see 335? Until the next phase, this energy is shown ready to low power or restricted mode. During these periods, value must be increased by 100. Oh, to compensate. Got it, got it, got it. So because we're in low power mode, instead of it being 235, I got it. I'm tracking. I'm tracking. So 335. Yeah. So because it was in low power mode, we had it, instead of it being 235, we had to add 100 to it to compensate for the low power. I'm tracking. My brain wasn't braining, chat. I mean, it never does, so who the fuck am... Chameleon cabin, guard helmets.
Think you would be rid of me so easily? The arrogance!
It would seem this will be more challenging than we anticipated.
The work done here has tied us to this place for all time. That is why we have agreed to guard it.
Sister, have you not finished this game? You should have heeded Courageous words in the beginning, little one. This is no place for you.
It would also seem that I spoke too soon.
The outcome has not changed, Dazra. We are still in control here. I have my orders, and I will follow them.
See, she's in orders are orders, chat.
Why you are here? What it is you are looking for? This seems a fool's errand.
There must be something here that can save House Varun.
Jinan Varun believed the same, at least in the beginning. You should have left when you had the chance.
Oh shit. Okay, so we gotta
Things I would do if I had power like that.
She's fast. The shield is definitely pretty crutch, though. It's a big, we dropped it right there, big. Drop both of them. Places stress on the facility and his team. Okay, let's see. Vortex interlocks integrated in pod support system. Location transference remains limited within the facility. All attempts increase range have failed. All 4 subjects remain stable for 10 months. Monitoring shows minimal fluctuations in energy pattern, awareness, and intelligence are unaffected, regardless of the number of experience performed. Additional efforts increase transference range. Developing the Vortex interlock has been crucial to advancing the technology. Note, subjects have been reporting dreams that suggest some sort of extraspatial ability. Frequent mentions, events occurring outside of the facility they could otherwise have no knowledge of. So we gotta divert the power to the console, or the console here. Question is, how do we get over there? Oh, we got this cuttable wall here.
Do you not grow weary of this? I assure you, it will not end.
Stop repeating this. There must be an arrangement we can come to.
You are the one with the power to change this, either by turning around or dying.
This is turning into a most exhilarating exercise.
Fuck.
All this noise over one little trespasser. Let us be done with this already.
The experiments here have ensured our resilience. We endure because it has been ordered of us. House Faroon's return to greatness begins with the work done here. And until that time comes, we will keep it safe.
Your stubbornness will cost countless lives, yeah.
I cannot. The speaker gave orders. He speaks for the Great Serpent. The orders must be followed.
You'll never grow tired of seeing that.
Damn. These things are actually quite fucking hard to fight. Yeah, we don't really have many heals. I got a couple trauma packs here. Well, a trauma pack. I think that's one down.
You cannot beat me. Give me
strength.
Destabilized. Containment fields failing.
I wonder if I could have done that during the fight.
Consider manual shutdown.
And I would have done something to them.
Convenience.
utter fool! Do you have any idea what you have done?
I have to do this, lady.
Those interlocks power our pods. You have killed Dazra. What is more, you have disrupted the flow of power within the dam. You are one step from dooming those farmers on the surface. All right, hero. You have proven yourself a commendable opponent. But now, you have a choice to make.
Oh no.
If you can remove the remaining interlock, you will have bested us. But you will ruin the lives of those above us. Or we can continue this contest of wills and see which of us is stronger. The choice is yours.
Or you could just let me walk out, dude.
But we do. My dedication to the Great Serpent demands my obedience to his speaker's orders.
Do it again. We have it coming!
I'm not gonna doom the people up top. We'll leave. Okay, how the hell do we get out of here, though, is the question.
Watch out!
Serpent, have mercy on your soul!
So right now I have a choice to shut down her pod too, but she said that it would doom the people up top, and I don't want to take that risk, so I'll just fight her. Well, get her down. One of the things I could do. Ooh, she's fast too, though. Oh, fuck. Yeah, I forgot. You touch that anomaly, oh, that shit will mess you up pretty good. Fuck. Ran right into that, dude. Had me dodging in real life, chat.
you are free soon, could we talk? Yes?
All right, we made it out, guys. I didn't shut down the other pod. We left it intact. Because they said that if we she said if we shut it down, it would doom the people up top here, preferably, possibly that farm. But as you guys could see, shutting down the pod means you would have been able to walk out without a fight, which would have been, you know, nice and simple. But I was able to just keep slowing time and running past her. Ivory asks, how do you slow time like that? What skill is it? It's called, what is it called? What the hell is it? Literally think it's just, I don't think it's phase time. Yeah, it's one of the abilities you get from one of the temples in the game. Chica, what's going on?
It is unfortunate. NASCO's research team rejected Sahima's theories. I am old and my eyesight is not what it used to be, but I know the face of success when I see it. Your lead from Haustul Kef paid off.
Did you know there was a secret research facility underneath the dam?
I did not, but it does not surprise me. So many projects over the decades. So many secrets. So few successes.
Alright, so here's your interlock, dude.
I have heard of such a thing. Recently, in fact, just before the accident. That is apparently not a coincidence. We do not need it for the device, but if this accounts for some of the leaps in progress in the Citadel, you may wish to hold on to it. As much as I have devoted my life to science, one cannot deny that there is an occasional spark of the divine. The Great Serpent has use for this. And you, still to come. Your timing is excellent, in fact. I believe we are ready to proceed. Just a few quick preparations. Creating the necessary connections. It is done. Harbinger, will you do us the honor?
Of what? Pushing that button? You want me to push the button? I'll push the shit out this button. Wait.
All personnel to stations. Clear the platform.
Activating power grid interlink.
Powering grav drive.
Field projector standing by.
Sending stabilizers.
Grav field stable.
Capacitors fully charged.
All stations reporting. Ready to proceed with targeting.
Targeting system engaged.
So it was aiming a little low.
Calibrating lens array.
Adjusting counterweights.
Locking axial tilt. Device is in position.
It's time. On your mark.
Sue Live, thank you for the 5 gifted. I appreciate you, brother. How you doing today? Everybody receives a membership. Welcome to the fam. And fire in the hole, fire in the hole, fire in the hole.
Fire.
Shall pierce the shell of the rock.
Focus.
Beam on target.
Compensating for recoil.
It is working. Steady.
Detecting graviton flux.
Fluctuations in the grav field.
Hold! We cannot fail the speaker now.
Rerouting power.
Burning out.
Enough! Shut it down!
Cutting power.
Grav drive cycling down.
So did we fail?
Retracting stabilizers.
Shutdown complete.
There! Well done, all. Well done. We have done all we can. I am sure the council is waiting to speak with you.
Oh, okay. Now, so some of it's down. I was like, bro, did we fail? Like, what the fuck? It looks like we took down at least a little bit of this side.
Now, that is quite a sight. I was not certain this would work, but it seems the serpent has blessed us.
You have always lacked faith, Dulkev.
One could argue that faith got us into this mess in the first place.
Enough! It is time for action, not bickering.
Agreed. We must secure the Citadel. Send in everyone.
Are you mad? We have no idea how stable this is. No idea what is happening inside.
Seems like rushing things cause all this to begin with. Yeah, we'll take it slow.
Time is a luxury we do not have. Committing a large force is impossible. There have been reports of increased zealot activity, no doubt in response to what we have been doing here.
It would be unwise to leave Dazra even more vulnerable than it already is.
And, to be candid, we have no idea what will happen to anyone entering the Citadel. We must minimize the potential risk.
So pretty much what they're saying is they want me to do it, chat.
It is only fitting that it should be you.
Really? I do not doubt our newest member's conviction, but...
What else can we do? Hmm? He is the only one who can communicate with Anasco. Save as much as you can. Save it all, if possible, but... the Speaker must be your priority. Do whatever it takes to bring Anasco back to us.
Almost serve.
Indeed. And your service will be remembered, no matter what. We will speak again soon, I hope.
All right, so before we do this, we need heals bad.
The hour is at hand.
Might have to make some rounds to different
will deliver us from
shops and get myself some heals.
Harbinger.
Yeah, this dude didn't sell any heals. Yeah, so we've already emptied out this place. We're gonna have to head to a different system really quick. Yeah, definitely want to make sure we got some heals for this, because it's going to be frustrating. But I mean, the good thing is we could play our shield like we were. The shield definitely came in clutch.
The bright light.
Can you speak for a moment? What? Oh, sorry.
So we can get heals up top here, and then I believe we can also go down into the well, and there's another store down there that we could buy from.
Welcome to Reliant Medical. If you're welcome to... Well, you've certainly come.
All right, let's see what he's got. So, yeah, actually, these battle stims aren't bad for damage resistance. I got 3 of them, so we got that. Heal paste, ejector. Don't even need that because I have my invisibility power. Damage resistance, melee damage. Okay, we got 4 emergencies there. Take all 5 of the med kits. 2 traumas. All right, so then we're gonna head downstairs or underneath the city to the well. We'll purchase from there too. So the thumbnail I chose today, guys, was for some reason I feel like that's how everybody perceives me. Like when they think of me, they just imagine me walking up and just slaying 4-legged creatures, but it's not true. Whatever you've heard. Oh, the well's not over here, it's over here.
I would like a chance to talk to you.
We're doing the best we can here. We're no Reliant.
All right, let's see what she has. So, a couple emergencies, 2 med packs, and a trauma. All right, so we got a good bit of heals.
Basically pays for itself. I think I'm gonna get one.
The Trade Authority might have heals too.
Been up there, huh? Space? Must be cool.
The Trade Authority has access to goods and services.
Like a chance
Be my guest.
All right, let's see here. Yep, perfect.
If you are able.
The Trade Authority appreciates your visit.
All right, we're in good shape. Chad with the 9 months, man. Congrats on 145K. Keep pumping out awesome content, and 150K will be there soon. Now, for sure, I do appreciate, all of you guys who have subscribed to the channel and getting us up to this far. Cause yeah, it's been, I never expected, to ever come even close to this. So, again, I do appreciate the love. I appreciate the support. I think we're already like halfway to 146K. I think we're, yeah, I think. Okay, so now we're in good shape. Vehicle seems to be working nice today. We can hear it. I didn't mean to get this carried away with the vehicle chat. I just was happy that it was working. Let's get boosted back up inside here.
Could not hope to win, so they fled. Good one.
Let's see, get my heal stuff. So I got 10 of those. 5 traumas. 9 emergencies. So we'll favorite these first. we're okay. Woo, nice. Got some free heals here. But did the textures just not load, or is that what it looks like?
If you have the time, I wish to speak to you.
Jeremy 75, brother.
You're really here. Oh, I feared what I saw. That connection we made was yet another vision. This is real, is it not?
I'm really here, dude.
I knew the serpent would deliver me from this nightmare, that there must be some way out. Every time I have attempted to leave this place, I find myself lost, wandering, unable to see. There is nothing out there. Tell me, what of Dazra, the people of House Faroon? I have had terrible visions, a dreadful sense of loss.
Whatever you did here has ruined everything.
I saw things, figments of guilt, I had hoped. But in my heart, I knew them to be reality. You must believe me. We meant none of this. All of the research, the calculations, we thought we could contain it. I only ever wanted to help, to improve, to elevate House Faroon.
Let's just focus on shutting the shit down and we'll worry about that, dude.
Shut it down? No, we cannot do that. The chain reaction that started, it is self-sustaining. We tried everything. We had hoped we could complete the experiment, but then the vortex interlock burned out. You have one, don't you? I can feel the power from here. Then the serpent truly has sent you to us. I wish I could guarantee your safety, but I am graced by the serpent and have retained my faculties. So many of my people were not as fortunate. You will have no choice but to deal with them. The reactor level is below us. Bring the interlock there. We will need it if we wish to see this through.
So for particle, we need like 29 more kills. Definitely got us fighting through quite a few dudes. My leg! He said great serpent, my leg, dude, really? Let's see something real quick. So we got... Three, four,
Can we speak for a moment?
Not right now.
What is it?
Why is she trying to speak for a moment in the middle of a firefight? Father with the super chat, man. Orders are orders, dude. I mean, this dude wants to complete the experiment.
Security lockdown.
Transferring data to black box. Damage. Please save the crows.
We're seeing that like ghost dog right there. Okay, override lockdown. Critical fault in the modulator. Proceed to the K level facility to repair or disable this unit in order to override the lockdown.
System malfunction. All must serve.
Okay, so we can override security lockdown now. All doors are now unsealed.
Override lockdown.
Profit is never necessarily the aim.
Father with the gifted. Thank you so much, man. Again, I appreciate it. That weapon rack is locked. I think I might have been another way in. Okay, security system's normal. Doors, everything's open. So we could turn, yeah, we could have turned off. So you could have snuck in here and I think turned off all the robots and all of the security bots. And again, Father, thank you for the super chat, man. I appreciate you, bro.
I have things I wish to discuss with you. When you have time.
As I said, a new vortex interlock is needed. The reactor must be stabilized before we can proceed. We did not anticipate that we might have erred in our recreation of the vortex interlock, or that we could overload it.
Choose to go with him and not kill him? I mean, we'll see. Well, I mean, I don't know what he wants from me exactly. Oh shit, he was right, dude.
Finally, it is time. Come, see what you have helped to save.
Oh, is that all of his people?
With all that has gone wrong, all we have sacrificed, I confess I had lost hope. I grew up hearing stories of my grandfather's communion with the Great Serpent, the immense responsibility he was given to create and guide House Varun. By the time I became Speaker and inherited that responsibility, so much had changed. The once proud glory of House Varun was diminished. We had lost our way, and I alone could not discern a path forward. I required the Great Serpent's guidance once more, so I set out to find him.
Doesn't seem to have worked, bro.
At first, I thought so too. And I despaired. I learned that my grandfather had attempted something similar. I found reassurance in that idea that he, too, sought additional instruction from the Serpent. And over time, I began to see that the Great Serpent had indeed left a path for me, hidden amongst the experimental failures and setbacks. This vortex, the place between places, and the energy it holds could be harnessed, refined, directed.
More power. You think your god intended you to destroy your whole city, bro?
No. An unfortunate consequence of simple beings grappling with divine power. A mistake that will not be repeated, I assure you. Utilizing the vortex energy, we have learned that we can create powerful warriors, capable of teleporting vast distances in an instant. The brave volunteers in this room await the chance to be the first wave of soldiers, loyal to the Great Serpent and our cause. House Varun can project force on a scale unimaginable in the history of the human race. Tinan Varun's mandate can be fulfilled. The Serpent's crusade can begin anew. Despite all that has happened, their life support system has remained stable. Just one more sign from the Great Serpent that we are following his will. And now, the glorious honor falls to you, my faithful servant. Activate the pods. Carry out the Serpent's will. And begin House Varun's triumph!
I mean, orders are orders, chat. All must serve. No. I mean,
excellent. It is done. This is but the first wave. Once we have restored the Citadel, we will have the knowledge and power to send out hundreds, thousands more.
Intruders dead. In level. Emergent.
Zealots have infiltrated the Citadel. They cannot be allowed to gain control of our work. Waste no time. Ascend the Citadel. Join me at the pinnacle. We must defend the Vortex Gate. We cannot leave the Great Serpent now.
Bet. All must serve, chat.
If you are free soon, could we talk?
Got zealots incoming though.
Stop walking out of here.
These are fast. A lot of helmets. Look at all these heals.
Gonna take more than that!
I must not.
Someone, or if you are free, sir, could we talk? You have my attention.
What other games am I playing tonight? I'm not exactly sure what we're playing tonight. I was between doing an episode of Grounded or Mass Effect Andromeda. No, I didn't rename the channel. YouTube's just doing the cap. I don't know. I didn't. All of a sudden, they're just spitting my whole government out there, right? I don't know what the hell that is. Some master level lock. Looks like I've never really seen that weapon. That's why I'm kind of interested to see what it is. Do a single. 2, 3. 4. Okay, then we got a 3. One. This.
If you have the time, I wish to speak to you.
Well, it's just an advanced coachman, dude. Doing.
Yes, you need me?
Watch out!
Thanks, Beth.
I think we're okay. There's one more over there somewhere.
Can't take much more. Gonna take more than that.
Oh shit.
I am glad to have you here with me in this moment, but we are running out of time. We risk losing everything to the Zealots, so the gate must cycle one more time, shifting the Citadel into the vortex and back again. The Zealots inside will be cast into the void, but I am sorry to say, so will you. It is the only way. The Serpent's Crusade is too important to risk. The work must carry on. You have served honorably. Your deeds here and your sacrifice will be heralded down through the generations.
Wait, what do you mean, bro? I'm gonna die? So after everything I've done, you're just gonna cast me aside and let me die, bro?
My child, you are not being cast aside. I could not have made it this far without you. Your time has just come to its inevitable end. From the moment I commissioned this project, I knew we might suffer losses. I will carry that burden with me, I assure you.
So there's no way for me to survive this?
I am afraid not. You were not present when the experiment began, and so you shall not be present when it ends.
Fuck, chat. Yeah, we probably should save and just see what happens, but all must serve, dude.
All must serve.
What's gonna happen, though? Wait, what?
I would like a chance to talk.
Nothing even happened.
If you are able.
I am glad to have you here with me in this moment, but we are running out.
Nothing even happened, chat.
We risk losing everything to the Zealots, so the gate must cycle one more time, shifting the Citadel into the vortex and back again. The Zealots inside will be cast into the void. The Serpent's Crusade is too important to risk. You have served honorably.
What? After all we have done to aid you?
Can't you just shut down the gate, bro?
It cannot be shut down. Not now, when so much is at stake. Not when I am so close. When the Zealots have been purged. We will learn from this experience and we will try again. Eventually, I will be granted an audience with the Great Serpent.
I don't think it does anything.
Must serve.
Oh, you gotta submit again? Becky over here doing the cap, chat. That
Can you speak for a moment?
No, Andresia.
What did you need?
I am glad to have you here with me in this moment, but we are running out of time. We risk losing the Zealots inside. Will be cast into the
One more time,
void.
bro. This is one more time.
But I am sorry to say, so will you. It is the only way. The Serpent's Crusade is too important to risk. The work must carry on. You have served honor.
What? After all we have done to aid.
I mean, mine's not doing nothing, chat.
Just serve.
Paul, good morning. What's up, brother? All must serve, dude. It's the last time we're shooting this guy in the face. Nope, face getting shot. All right, there it is.
I am glad to have you here with me in this moment, but we are running out of time. We risk losing everything to the zealots inside. The Serpent's Crusade. You have served.
Bro, I ain't going out like this.
No! You will not jeopardize everything now!
Actually, not an easy fight. Dude shredded me, dude.
I am glad to have you here with me in this moment, but we are running out of... We risk losing the zealots inside. The Serpent's Crusade. You have served. No! You will not jeopardize everything now!
Fuck out my shit.
utter fool! What have you done? Vortex! You have doomed us all!
Fuck do I get out of here, dude?
We have to get out of here while we can.
I'm trying, lady.
Slowly, slowly.
I told you he would make it.
I cannot believe it. The Citadel is gone. There is no sign of Anasco. You failed. You brought us no scrap of hope for the future.
Almost didn't make it out myself.
Then I suppose you are fortunate.
No one standing in this room right now is fortunate. We have no speaker, no Citadel. Where is Anasco?
Anasco brought this on himself. He cared more about his experiments than all of you. Ensuring Dazra's safety meant overloading the experiment. Everything inside the Citadel was lost.
Then truly, we are lost. Without Anasco, there is no speaker. There is no way forward.
Perhaps. Or perhaps we acknowledge a simple truth. We are currently the government. We decide what happens from here.
You dare speak of treason? Heresy!
I speak of survival.
Please, calm down, both of you.
This is not a time to be calm or sit idly by. This is a time for action. We, the three of us, are the High Council. All of House Varun looks to us for guidance. We should provide it.
Just kind of got a point, though.
Yes, Jamal is right. We would have to name a new speaker.
Malabor, you cannot possibly be considering this madness. We do not have that kind of authority. It is not within our power.
But Lovek, it can be. We can decide that right here, right now. We can carve a path forward for House Varun. Or else, we can sit by and watch all that we have built crumble around us.
And what assurance do I have that the two of you are not just looking to usurp power for yourselves?
Then we let the Harbinger decide. And we have a herald here as a witness.
Oh, so I could choose what house leads. Think House Fern is dead and should remain so. I name myself as speaker. Yeah, I mean, shit, we'll be the fucking speaker, dude.
An amusing thought, but no. Try again.
Well, shit. So much for that idea, chat. That was short-lived. House Fatal, that's the guy who killed his son. He's very, very, very straightforward. House Kadik, though, is the shady-ass house. I definitely don't think House Kadik is not getting it. So it's between House...
was there
Zulkev,
something else?
Which had that the medical dude. He was real chill. And Fatal, I think... We'll go with Dulkev because they seem like the only ones that are like the Vital, you know, like dude's killing his kid. I don't know. I feel like we'll go with this one. They seem
so. It shall be. House Varun moves forward from this crisis and continues to serve the Great Serpent.
All must serve.
Before you adjourn, is there not one matter more to address?
I do not understand. To what do you refer?
To the matter of the Serpent's crusade, of course. The Harbinger knows of what I speak.
I don't understand. The crusade was ages ago. What does that have to do with any of this?
Explain the meaning of this at once.
I don't fucking know, dude.
Are you sure you are listening?
Nazca believed the Great Serpent was instructing him to restart the Serpent Crusade. Part of the experiment was send phantoms out into the settled systems.
Truly, that was the Speaker's wish? Then our path is clear.
Respectfully, I disagree. We are in no position to undertake something like that right now. We need time to rebuild, recover.
There is nothing more to discuss. If the Speaker calls for crusade, then we answer.
I can assure you all that he did indeed believe in it.
Then House Vethol agrees. The crusade begins. What does House Dulkev say?
I have no wish to defy the Speaker, but he is no longer here. The Varun people need time. House Dulkev declines.
No, I should have expected as much. And what does House Kadik say?
Both of my colleagues have made valid points. The matter is complicated. I believe that for the moment, House Kadik abstains.
So, one vote for, one against. And what about you? Should we take up the sword and fight for House Varun, or continue to cower here and pity ourselves?
Definitely.
Consider what you are about to say very carefully.
Damn it, Georgia. Yo, chat, what if we start the Serpent's Crusade, dude? I wonder what effects that'll have on the game. I mean, we did already send them out, chat. Oh, Lawless, I appreciate it, man. The second coming of House
I'm
Faroon.
rather busy, so if there is nothing else, then we have a decision.
Orders are orders, sent.
We will notify the elders of the houses as well as our new speaker, and begin preparations as soon as possible. And with all of this out of the way, we will take our leave. You have been through a great deal and deserve a chance to rest. The home, of course, is yours. You deserve a place among us after everything. Know that House Va'ruun is eternally grateful for all that you have done, and that the Great Serpent will one day grant you a place by his side.
It's reassuring to see what we can accomplish when we collaborate.
So we got a new home.
What did you need?
Okay, so we got a new home here. We can decorate. So was that it for the main storyline for the DLC? I mean, it was awesome. I enjoyed it. It was a little on the short side, though. I mean, there's obviously a bunch of side content and shit like that that we could probably do in the city here. It took about 7.5 hours to beat the main story. Obviously, like I said, there's side stuff too that you can do, but the main story itself wasn't super long. I'm interested to see how that's going to affect the other systems now. 8-hour main story for DLC is solid. Yeah, I mean, it's not bad. The only thing is, I think that, like, if you didn't get the Ultimate Edition, which I bought the Ultimate Edition, I think the Ultimate Edition comes with the DLC is free, right? But I think other people who didn't buy it, like they just bought the base version of Starfield, I think you had to buy this separately, didn't you? Yeah, so you had to buy it separately? How would Nate get back in a Discord? I don't know. I don't usually do anything. I know we had some people that got their Discords hacked and had malicious like virus links being dropped into the chat. So if you got hacked, then yeah, your thing. I'd have to go and look through. Nate, I'll look at it later on. If you have it on Game Pass, you can play the DLC also. Okay, that's not bad then. Yeah, that's not bad. I wanted to see what else there was to do around here, because we've already done one quest. I think there was another one here too that we got. Yeah, I overheard a conversation between the citizens may represent different interests. I should speak with them and learn more.
First the cataclysm, now this. There's too much going on right now.
You look exhausted. Maybe take a day.
Pray that I could, but right now I need more time, not less. I'm sorry if I seem a bit flustered. Things have been chaotic since the cataclysm, and now word of missing supplies. But that doesn't excuse my rudeness. Let me at least introduce myself. My name is Kezrani Dulkev. I work as an executor for House Dulkev.
Brian, nice to meet you, lady.
Likewise. And I'm well aware of who you are. Word of the first convert in generations is on everyone's lips these days. But I'm sure you are busy getting adjusted to life here. Is there anything I can help you with?
Kind of want to give Starfield a try again now. Thought it was boring when I first played. So yeah, the thing about Starfield, like, I'll break it down for you guys real quick. When you first start like a fresh playthrough of Starfield, the game, like, it's very vast, right? And there's a and I'll be, we could just be straight honest, because I love Starfield, as you guys know. I enjoy the game quite a bit. But Starfield is a very big game. There's a lot of different components in it. Some components that people might not even be all that interested in, like exploration, like, because some people literally, in like just an example, some people enjoy logging on to Starfield and just going around, landing on planets and scanning all the things that need to be scanned, because each planet has like certain fauna, plants, different minerals and things like that that are exclusive to that planet. So some people will go around and they'll just explore every planet. They'll try to 100% and explore everything that they could possibly do, find all the different fauna in the game and do that. And people enjoy that. You know what I mean? You might not be somebody who enjoys that play style, so that would just sound boring to you. And that's the thing about Starfield, is there is a lot of things to do in the game, and not necessarily things that everybody will enjoy. Like, some people might just enjoy sitting there building ships for hours and hours and hours and hours, just building different configurations of ships and going around trying to unlock and buy every possible ship part so they can make every possible ship configuration. That is another component of the game that somebody else might find really, really interesting. You might be somebody who's really, really invested into playing story stuff, and that the game has that. So there's a lot of things in Starfield, and when you sit there and you try to do everything, you might get bored, because you might, I'm not really all that interested in all this exploration stuff, or I could care less about the shipbuilding stuff, or even the resource gathering. There's a huge aspect of building resource extractors on planets and farming just tons and tons of resources, having all your conveyor belts and supply lines connected, and you can have just this ridiculous system of resource gathering going. There's just a lot of stuff to do in the game, and it's very, very overwhelming when you start the game. So when you start a game of Starfield and you're new to it, you're just like, you're like, oh, well, what do I do? There's this and this. I just say, stick to what you enjoy. Don't try to do everything. Like, if you enjoy building ships, yeah, build some ships. If you enjoy story stuff, do some story stuff. But if you try to do everything early on, you're going to get very, very overwhelmed. But I guess one of the main things too, for me personally, is the combat in Starfield starts off, you're just kind of going around shooting enemies. Enemies are very, very tanky in this game. So what I would advise you to do is you can increase your damage, because you guys seen when we were fighting those enemies right there, that was with my damage turned, or their health turned down, and they were still that tanky. So the enemies in this game can be very, very tanky, especially early in the game. You'll sit there and unload 50, 60 rounds into a normal enemy before they, and that shit's not all that particularly interesting, you know, for people. So I would just advise you to get your settings in the game right. And then understand that as the game progresses, the combat does kind of open up a lot more, and it really, really changes. Like if you compare my combat right now, where I'm able to go invisible, I'm able to put shields on myself and freaking freeze people with magic, and you know, like do all these different things. I'm able to slow time and go around and do all these different things. There's a lot that kind of comes as you progress through the game, but the game does start off a bit slow with the combat. It's very, very straightforward. You just either shooting or slashing your way out of stuff. So yeah, it's one of those games, honestly, that just takes a bit of time to get into. And once you are in like that, say the mid game, it kind of feels a bit better. But early game Starfield can be a bit of a grind. But yeah, and it can also be very, very overwhelming. But like I said, I enjoyed the game quite a bit, especially like where I'm at now. It's definitely a lot of fun.
Let me know if you have any further questions. Pray that I could. I'm sorry, but that doesn't excuse my rudeness. My name is Likewise, and I'm well aware of who you are. Word of the first convert in generations is on everyone's lips these days. But I'm sure you are busy getting adjusted to life here. Is there anything I can help you with?
Skills matter too. Oh yeah, but again, that's, you know, it takes time. Like I was pretty far in the game before I finally unlocked my build that I wanted, because I had to unlock all these stealth traits and all this other stuff. And then stealth is still garbage in the game. Like you sneak around and the enemies are just like, oh, like they automatically know where you are. I actually had to install a mod to make the stealth better, because the base stealth in Starfield, terrible. Even with everything maxed out, the enemies have ultra hearing and ultra, they just lock onto you no matter where you are. So that is the one thing about the stealth gameplay. But yeah, it does take a bit for you to finally get your build rolling and finally for it to feel pretty good.
Time is pressing. Was there anything else?
Yeah, I'm looking for work, lady.
Funny you should say that. It's about the supply shortage. There may be a reason for it beyond the cataclysm itself. A week ago, my cousin Ukaru came to my office concerned about a series of lost shipments. He was certain someone was using the tragedy as cover to steal supplies and route them to our enemies.
Doing so would be treason.
Yes.
And you know what happens to traitors.
Given the seriousness of the accusation, the proof must be irrefutable. So I told my cousin to return with more evidence. And when I didn't hear back, I assumed that was the end of it. But this morning, I received a slate from a courier. It was from Ukaru. It was worrying, to say the least.
Lady, just get to the point.
Of course. Let me explain. The contents were cryptic. He mentions a possible conspiracy and being followed and, well, I hate to say it, but I'm starting to panic. He hasn't shown up to work in days, and the timing of all this feels suspicious. But if he is in danger, I don't know if it's safe for me to investigate. I need someone disconnected from the noble houses.
Tell me where to start.
Ukaru's workstation is likely your best bet. He's been working in the rehabilitation unit on the 3rd floor of the Halls of Healing. If you run into any issues with access, hand this slate to my fellow executors. Once you locate him, report back to me. I've got a meeting at House Kadik later, but I shouldn't be hard to track down. Hopefully you'll find my cousin alive and safe.
I've seen Val say that the ship trader in this area sells that super good ship that you guys wanted me to try to get my hands on.
father has been gone for a while. I hope he's okay.
Where is the ship trader?
Apologies.
Leave Orahim. You're not welcome here.
I am growing tired of this. Yes.
I don't see the ship store, but it's all good. But you guys, because yeah, big Citadel's now gone.
I cannot remember the last time I had a day off.
Yeah, Flashy, that's actually one of my pet peeves in gaming. One of the main reasons why I never got into games like The Division early on. Then I played The Division and actually started to like it. But I've never really, and some people do, they think that if they just make the enemies really tanky, that means that the games are hard.
Does something trouble you?
If you do not need medical assistance, please move along.
I don't enjoy that kind of difficulty personally. I don't think like, oh yeah, well just give the enemy tons and tons of health where you got to shoot them for 10 minutes and that will make the game. I don't find that to be difficulty I personally enjoy. I do like, you know, complexity where the AI is more complex. They utilize more of their kit. They actually flank and maneuver and things like that. That's the kind of complexity. But yeah, just making it so, okay, well, usually it would take 3 shots to kill this guy. Now it's going to take 40. Yeah, that just makes it feel more unrealistic and less enjoyable for me personally.
If you are free soon, could we talk?
And Tracia.
I'm sorry, but this wing of the hospital is under investigation. You'll have to leave.
Kusrani sent me. Here's the slate.
Even with the cataclysm, this is highly irregular. But not surprising. Kisrani is obsessed with transparency and often seeks independent help. I find this tendency unwise.
And by unwise, he means a complete disregard for operational security, rules, and regulations.
Possibly. And yet, despite what I said, and unsaid, she persists in doing so. So, we must come to a compromise.
A good compromise leaves everyone unhappy. This one was particularly miserable.
I will give you the keycard to Ukaru's computer. You will be able to access documents and correspondence for the past month. Any further access will require admin privileges, which I am not willing to grant.
Not enough, dude. I need admin privileges. Yo, Flashy. No, that was me, dude. That's my. Yeah, that's exactly what my body looks like too. Yeah, 100%.
I apologize, but you were only given access to view the computer's records. Admin privileges are restricted to House officials only.
Stop wasting my time. You should be aware of who I am and what I'm capable of, dude.
I am aware of your stature, and the threat is noted. I would rather not make an enemy of you.
Yeah, because you know what happened to the last guy? I have powerful friends. If you don't grant me access, they'll make your life miserable.
I see. I'd rather not endure any more pressure from the leadership than I already am. I suppose, given all that's happened, exceptions must be made. You'll be granted temporary admin privileges to Ukaru's computer. That should be enough for you to do your investigation.
Happy birthday, Wolfshark. Has anyone else been allowed entry in here?
Several. The halls of healing are extremely busy. We can't keep track of every individual that passes through. In particular, the patients. We had to usher one out of here just now, who claimed to have a crippling headache.
given the patient himself was a headache. It's likely genetic.
The admin privileges I've granted you will allow you to view the access logs, however, that track the last users to sign in.
Okay, we'll see how this goes.
Now, to get back to these spreadsheets.
Okay, so login records. Okay, here we had a remote login. All these records were deleted. Deleted records restored. Shipments on hold. Missing shipments. Medical supplies, weapons crate, munitions crate, ship parts. Supply crates are on the move. I extended the range of the tracking devices. I won't be able to follow the crates until they leave the facility completely. Maybe, okay, so somebody's stealing supplies. Got this.
Apologies, but I need
So were the supplies taken off planet? So you see how big this damn ship is? That shit is crazy. No, I don't think they should be still on planet.
Too much work is a good problem to have.
Where is my car? Is there a way to like call your car to you? With a mod? Well, it's all good. We could just grab it. We could fast travel to it and then we'll just get it out.
I will let you steer.
A leap of faith.
We're out.
Seems we are clear.
Armand, what's going on? Is it any good? I thought it was a good, really good time. I just hope they keep the same formula going forward with the choices and stuff. I mean, if anything, I'd like to see even a little bit more choice. But there was plenty of choice. I want to see if our choice there at the end, where we put the Varun at war with the Citadel systems, if we actually can see that now in the other systems. You know what I mean? That'd be interesting.
We'll get there in no time.
So whoever stole these supplies are traitors. And we know what happens to traitors.
At first glance, it seems we are the only ones to come through here in some time.
Tracking device brought me to what looks like a supply depot. Lucky for me, it doesn't seem as if anyone's home. Hello? Hello? Okay, looks clear.
It's an idiot.
Anyway, the main entrance was locked, but I managed to sneak my way into a vent area and into what looked like a security office. But there's too many crates and some have been emptied out. I need to override the computer, look at the manifest, and ping the tracking device I placed on the crates. I wonder if I can even hack into the security system and identify their exact locations.
Supply tracking. Ping it.
Enough cargo.
What happened here? It's a lot of blood. A lot of blood.
I found the shipment! Along with, countless others. This is bad. Real bad. But it begs the question, who are these for? And who's helping them? Wait, what was that?
I see. You cannot escape the shrouding accursed one. And now you and your friend will die! They've escaped through the vents. Find them!
They should have known better.
You cannot see justice.
Find the intruder! Block them from the control room!
Can hide.
Gone for now.
Hold on, sir, guys.
We will find you, outsiders, and turn.
We should move on, if there's nothing worth taking.
If you have the time, I wish to speak to you.
Another power saw. We need 4 of them all together. Just 3.
are able.
Looks creepy. Yeah, the environment looks nice. Now, a lot of people when this was first announced, people were expecting it to be more horror driven. There was some cool aspects to it, but I wouldn't say. Oh damn, he's definitely dead. But I wouldn't say there was anything that was particularly horror driven. You know what I mean? We didn't make it though.
I'll ask you again. Who else knows? No one! My superiors don't even believe there's missing shipments! And why is that? I don't know! They were all signed off by someone higher up!
If they knew that much, it's only a matter of time before they find out about my boss.
And what of it? If you are using this as a pretense to end our agreement...
My boss has no intention of doing that.
We will need assurances in person. We will send a message through an encrypted slate. The coordinates to Gendar's rest will be there.
I'll let them know. Not of this one. He's seen my face.
He's given us everything we need. Turn him to dust.
Slate is encrypted. Use encrypted key to decrypt its contents. That dude, he's strong as fuck. Radioactive. Is this mission? No, Bree, I think this is just one of the side quests. I don't think you have to finish the game to get this one, or the DLC to get this one. Proud Eklund. As you guys can see, there's no more giant Citadel in my thing. Did they add anything for ships? Tom, I'm not exactly sure. I know people said that some of the Varun ships that were a bit harder to get your hands on, you can now buy, which is pretty cool. I don't know if they've added any specific weapons to like the ship vendors or anything like that. Not anything I have noticed. I've also haven't checked anything yet for the ships. They definitely have added a lot of weapons and stuff like that to the game, though. There is.
If you are free soon,
I can provide a security
could we
detail.
talk?
My people are nothing.
Yes?
Not capable.
Thank you, Envoy. I'll consider it. Was there anything else?
Yes, there was one more thing. Regarding the missing supplies, I was wondering if I could be of any assistance.
It's him.
Our agents mostly work in the settled systems, but I have contacts in Dazra as well. I can set up a meeting at the Halls of Obedience.
It's him.
I appreciate the support. My mind has been frazzled as of late.
It's understandable. The accident has affected all of us.
All right. And your concern is welcome. We'll need to rely on others at times, but I'd like to keep this investigation mostly between us. I apologize. The Envoy and I were just discussing matters of state.
In particular, I offered to help find the missing supplies. I have my people looking into the matter as well.
Thank you for your diligence, Envoy. On that note, I hate to take up any more of your time than I already have. And I'm sure you're busy with issues regarding your own house. If you don't mind, I'd like a moment with the Harbinger alone.
Andre, this is a personal matter. I'm sure the Envoy will respect our privacy.
This is a personal matter. I am sure the Envoy will respect our privacy.
Indeed. And your timing is apt. The cortege has arrived at the spaceport, and I don't like to leave the crew waiting.
Thank you, Envoy.
Executor.
It's fucking him, I can tell by the
I
voice.
appreciate your discretion. The Envoy is a trusted figure, but you can never be too careful in situations like this. And while having the conversation here isn't entirely secure, we're pressed for time, so it'll have to do. So, now that we're alone, tell me, what have you uncovered?
He was murdered.
I was afraid of that. If only I had preached more caution. But after the accident, things were dire. Our resources were blocked. We needed those supplies, and
you let bureaucracy get in the way?
I don't know. Rules must be followed. Procedures are in place for a reason. But you're right. If the criminals can work outside the law, we must do the same to catch them. If the Zealots are responsible, they must be punished. But one question remains. How would they gain access to the shipments in the first place?
The answer is both obvious and impossible to believe. Who would betray House Varun when so many are suffering?
That is a part I am having trouble with myself. But perhaps our loyalty to House Varun blinds us. This slate you found, it mentions a contact. Someone on the inside. This person would have to be well versed in our operational pipeline. They would have to know where to route the shipments and how to clean the books.
The Envoy.
It seems unfathomable. But perhaps Hukaru was right. A member of the noble houses has betrayed us.
Plan to meet him at Gender's Rest. We need to find out where that is.
Yes, but without coordinates, Gender's Rest could be anywhere on Varun Kai. We're going to need to enlist some help. I'd like you to speak with Tivina Vithal at the Keep. If that slate has coordinates, she may have the means to decrypt it.
I'll talk to her.
Excellent. As for me, I must mourn my cousin's passing. I understand there's a shrine upstairs. When you return, meet me at the Halls of Obedience, where we first met. By Genon's grace, we'll find out who the supply thief is and bring them to justice. Serpent guide you, and be safe.
Yeah, I think it's that envoy dude, man. If I'm being honest, the voice sounded familiar to me, at least. All right, guys. So I think I'm going to end this episode here. We got the main story of the DLC beat. I enjoyed it quite a bit. There's still like a handful of side quests. As you can see, one of the ones I'm doing right now, and this one's actually pretty decent. The side quests aren't that bad. So, but yeah, as for the main story itself, it was a little short. It was like 8 hours. I mean, not too bad. I feel like all the quest lines in the game, for the most part, are probably right around that. I don't know. The Ryujin one seemed pretty long, in my opinion, but it felt in line with like they added another like UC Vanguard or like Freestar Collective, so it'd be definitely cool to see them add new factions level quest lines to this caliber to the game. I think it would do the game really, really good, because there's already a couple that are Freestars. A lot of people enjoy UC Vanguard. A lot of people enjoy I enjoyed Ryujin, for the little spy tale. It could be a little boring for some people, but I enjoyed that one too myself. And, now we got the Varun, which is pretty good. There's been quite a few. I mean, even the Crimson Fleet was pretty decent too. So there's a couple of them that are good. But yeah, the House Varun one, was a great addition to the game for sure. Definitely a bit different than the other factions. So it would definitely be cool to see them add more to this game, and as they do, you would keep checking it out. So like I said, we're gonna be ending this episode here. I'm gonna go eat something real quick, and then we'll be probably jumping in. I might even be able to get 2 more streams in today, depending on timing. But again, I do appreciate the love. I appreciate the support, guys. If you want more Starfield, if you do want me to play out some of the side stuff or whatever, hey, to smash the like button. Depending on how this does, we might do another episode of some more of the side content, and go from there. But if not, we'll move on to something else. We got a lot of stuff coming up this month too. We got some pretty cool games that I'm looking forward to. Here in like a week too, guys, we got the Silent Hill 2 remake dropping, which I'm pretty excited for. So, but again, I love you guys. Appreciate the support. Hopefully I'll see a bunch of you guys later on. If not, you have a great rest of your night. And for everybody else, see you in the next one. Peace.